Anyway guys, welcome back to my channel. If you hadn't noticed, I got a visitor, and yes, I'm wearing a coat. Had to put on the coat with the sweat coat underneath. So show you guys around the wood yard for this weekend and see what happens. I already measured the snow right here on the toolbox of the trailer. It was just under 8 inches. That's accumulated over the last couple of days. I was looking at the truck, the 250, because I've been driving that the last 2 days since it's 4-wheel drive with a little Mazda pickup right here. It's just standard 2-wheel drive, and yeah, horrible in the snow if you need 4-wheel drive, let alone it's a small mini truck compared to the 250 and some of the other Chevys and Toyotas and Tundras and stuff like that. So anyway, let's do some measuring off the 250 and see how much snow we've got. So it's just the hood. I'm just picking a random spot. This would have been from last night. So it's at 2.5 inch. Yeah, so I was about right. I'm guessing just looking out the window this morning. But yeah, it's all, I'm not used to snow here in the Northwest. Definitely not used to snow here in the Northwest, but at least for me, it visits me once or twice, about once a year for about a week, maybe a week and a half. So as I get this put together, I'll show you around and walk you around, all that neat stuff. I did have to drive a couple days back and forth to work, so I got some footage of that as well. So show you around. Part of my trip on the way home, guys. About once a year we get snow. Let's go slow, take my time. I have couple things I gotta do before I get home. But thought I would share at least the scenery. Riker, stop. Okay guys, there's my wood yard. The new addition. Good morning everybody. It is 10 to 6. Figured I'd just kind of show. This is nothing new for you guys in the Midwest and sometimes most of the East Coast, but this is what I get in February, usually about middle of February every year. This section of State Route 7 I'm usually doing 55, 60 every day, and this time I'm only doing 40. Don't feel like going any faster than that. need. But this is on my way to work. Just taking my time. So anyway, yeah, and the closer I get to work, the more snow it's coming down. At home it was like just a flake or two. So that's okay. Figure I would share. Left the little Mazda pickup at home because it's only 2-wheel drive. So I'm in the F-250 today. And Washington State does not salt the roads yet. They're using another chemical. So I'm not too worried about rust from salt and that stuff. Usually right here I get to see Mount Rainier every day, but kind of hard to see it in the dark when it's snowing. But yeah, as I go along throughout the day, I'll post up more. Talk to you in a bit. Thought I'd show you guys some different view of scenery. This is only about a mile from where I was yesterday, but that's okay. Well guys, looks like I'm not getting anything done today. Oh well, Riker's having fun. This is, the truck's got the fresher stuff on it, the 250. So we'll measure it up here in a few minutes. Meantime, look down my oh, driveway's looking great. Usually I have a tree or two hanging over pretty well. So thought I'd take Riker out for a walk and see the damage. I'd say at least 4 inches, 3 maybe 4. Because yeah, I came home last night, left, came back, and there were at least sets of tire tracks in my driveway going all the way up. So can't tell now, but I even left. But it's not from this storm, it's from the last windstorm. But that tree's got to come down, and the one right behind it. That one right there, in between. Yeah, in between these two, this one here's got to come down. It's leaning. So anyway, we'll keep walking around, see how it's all gonna go. Back in a few minutes. Anyway, this is the other, from the wood yard, this is the other corner of my property on the street. Sorry, it's a little shaky doing it freehand today. In one hand. Still walking Riker. There's the look up the street. So yeah, got some trees I need to clean up and move out, but that's the goal over the next couple of years before they become a bigger problem. Riker, what you looking at? But here's looking up my driveway, just to the right of the camera there in front of me, where that one tree is in the middle. That's the wood yard. So let's go measure this up, and I'll be back in a minute. Up the street from my house. This is the main highway. Well, state route. It's relatively clear, but my street, yeah, it's done. It's a sheet of ice. Like I said, snow only visits me 1 or 2 weeks out of the year, so can't complain entirely. This tree line on my left is Fort Lewis, the southern end of Fort Lewis, which is now known as Joint Base Lewis McChord. Because on the north end of Fort Lewis, you've got the United States Air Force Base McChord. So that's okay. Well, guys, I know for most of you in other parts of the country, you got snow that's deeper than this. Give you an idea, that right there is a 1-gallon gas can. And it's obviously buried. So, anyway, thought I'd show off a little. That one just doesn't have as much because it's under a tree. Anyway, till next time. I usually post Wednesday mornings. Hope you all have fun. Definitely stay warm out there in the snow and cold and all that fun stuff. If you're driving anywhere, definitely be safe. Make room for plows, all that neat stuff. And yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, please like, subscribe, all that neat, and all that too. And until next Wednesday, we'll see you guys later.